Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the synergies between races and classes in Runeslayer. So first off we have the human race. So for warrior class is considered the best synergy due to compatible passive skill. It also gets good damage buff from tenacity, which is useful for melee. So warrior and human both have this kind of, I think, passive that matches due to when you get lower health and stuff you activate this kind of thing. So that's why it's like the best with warrior. For archer it's good because of the decent damage increase when HP is low from passive, but then again it's a ranged weapon, so you won't be proccing it as much. Same with magician, and I think that's just basically the same with any other class, especially like priest. I mean, you're a support priest, so a human priest would probably have like the worst energy in my opinion, but yeah, that's for human race. That's basically what it is. Next we have the elf race. So for the elf race, so one of the best synergies for elf race is magician. Provides the ideal synergy for the magician class from passive buffs, and you can use all the race buffs to the maximum extent for best value. I actually personally also went elf for my magician because I knew about this, so I was like, I want to get the best synergy possible. If you guys also want that, I would go elf for magician. So it's also very good with thief, can take advantage of all the extra stealth and speed buff. If you guys didn't know, elf has this passive where if you pass by mobs you don't instantly get aggroed. It's actually very good in OP. I've noticed this myself. I've seen other players get just jumped, but me, I could just walk through with no problem. That's why I just love using elf race. It's just too good, honestly. And he also provides an invisibility skill, which is very useful in late game. I'm assuming this might be like the assassin skill, but yeah, elf is a very good skill for like stealth and all that. For priest, it can also be good for the cooldown reduction and extra mana buffs that priest provides, but you can't use many other buffs like the stealth and speed that the elf has. So it's like it's not as good for priest, but it still has some good stuff with it. So it's saying because of the good synergy between the passive buffs, it's a no-brainer. It provides extra mana, cooldown reduction, even movement speed. So that kind of sums up, I guess, why elf class is so good with these classes and in general all the buffs it has. Okay, so let's talk about the orc race. So it's considered the best with priest due to the extra HP regen passive effect. So orc race has a 15% base HP regen, which makes it kind of tanky compared to squishy classes like archer magician, right? So that's why it's probably, if you want to make a pre-support build, right, it's best to be tanky and have a passive HP regen. So it's perfect with orc, to be honest. It's not even the best. I'd say it's honestly perfect to be an orc and a priest. It's also pretty good with archer for the HP regen and magician. But if it's really the same reasoning, I'd say that whatever class you choose with orc, it's good because of the passive regen. But like, if you want to make a really good build with it, go priest. Next we have the Ailuran race. So I've not heard too much about this, but looking at this when I read it, it's just really good for mobility. It's got plus 8% mobility buff, which is pretty good. But all it offers is mobility, so I mean, it's not terrible. But I feel like it's kind of like a bit like elf class, but it doesn't have the stealth buff, which personally I'd probably pick elf class over this. But I mean, plus 8%, that's still pretty good, it's still pretty good. I would still use this if I want to make like a fast build. And it's obviously, not surprisingly, one of the best with Thief, because Thief is all about speed in general. So if you have an Ailuran class, it's only really good for speed if I'm being honest. Archer, I kinda doubt it. But you get a strong mobility boost from passive, which as on other skill. This is also very true, I think, with like beast tame skills maybe, and can make your character have extremely fast movement without dash. So this race is it's a speed race, It's a speed race. It's pretty good. It's good with warrior to help you with dodging attacks. So it's not all that, but hey, if you wanna have a bit more mobility in even other classes like warrior, honestly go for it. And now we have the slime race. So this actually has three classes that are considered the best for each. So for warrior, it's best because of ideal synergy, because of physical immunity, passive buff, provides extra layer of defense and resistances. Yeah, this is pretty much. I guess this is pretty straightforward. Slime has all that tankiness, and it's got a 25% immunity as well, which honestly is just honestly crazy crack. Slime is really ideal for like melee races, warrior, thief, and striker, all considered the best due to its ideal synergy, good synergy because of physical immunity, passive buff. It lacks in PvE but great in PvP. So yeah, slime is just that good. Honestly, one of the best races just by reading of it. You know, it's got 3 synergies considered the best. It's tanky, it's got immunity, and very good for physical attack classes. And I just came across this one, half golem race, and it's saying that all classes it's the best. So I guess half golem can be considered the best race in Runeslayer. It can customize perks depending on your classes. So that's actually kind of crazy. What it's basically saying is that your perks can be very good. What like no matter what, depending what class you use, like the perks will change. But no matter what, it will be good, like really good. So that's honestly very impressive. I might have to go try to gamble for a half golem race now. Provides boosts to essential stats to make it fit your selected class. So again, it's all about adaptability. Very OP. It's a 6%, so it's not even the rarest, so y'all good luck trying to get it. And as you can see, half golem is 3 evolutions: siege body, assault body, and crystal body, which lets you choose the buffs according to your needs. Siege body is best for warrior and striker classes, assault body is best for archer and thieves, crystal body is best for priests and magicians. There you have it, the class that they have it, the perfect synergy and race for everything. Dullahan race, the rarest race in the game at 2%. It's the best of magician, passive buffs scale well with magic power. Grim Reaper passive lets you heal in combat, providing sustainability. Now that is OP. Healing in combat is just everything. So since it scales very well with magic power, I would honestly just go magician with Dullahan, just being honest. And for everything else, it's only considered good because of the passive healing. Dullahan is just really good for passive healing, but if you want to make the most of it, just go magician. So overall, that sums up every race and every synergy that they consider the most ideal with each race. If you guys have any questions, feel free to like comment. I'll see if I can help you out. But yeah, that pretty much sums up like everything you need to know about synergies. Let me know if I've missed out maybe anything important, so that people can see your comment and they can read it and know about it. Well, that pretty much sums up everything that I want to say in this video. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.